Hey friends, in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I transform my nails from what you just saw using nail forms and acrylic to create the perfect French tip set. So jumping right into our nail prep, the first thing I have to do is remove these infinity stones from my last set. So I will be using a cuticle nipper just to gently remove them from my nails. And this is what my nails look like after all of my stones have been removed. And then I'm going to go in with my Melody Susie 30,000 RPM professional nail drill using an 180 grit drill bit just to remove any of the additional gel polish, any of the rhinestone glue, just to smooth the surface of our nails so we can get ready for the removal of the acrylic. And this is what it looks like when I am finished. So you guys have probably seen this process in real life or on YouTube millions of times. I am going to be removing this acrylic set. It's been on for about 3 sessions. So I'm just going to soak cotton balls in acetone and then wrap my nails in foil. Leave them for about 30 minutes, which is going to help me to break down the acrylic for easy removal. And this is what my nails look like after I remove the foil. And so now I'm able to go in with my cuticle nippers, gently removing all of the acrylic. So if you do this process and you notice your acrylic is not budging, you may want to leave your cotton balls and foil on for a little bit longer. And this is what my nails look like after removing the acrylic. Nice and healthy, pretty strong. We're going to go back in with that nail drill just to remove any additional ridges, any imperfections on the nail plate to prepare it for our overlay. And you can also use a nail file if you don't have a drill, and I will show you that process a little later in the video. So after we've prepared our nail plate, I'm going to be going in with this double-sided cuticle pusher with the other side as a nail trimmer just to clean up my cuticle area. Typically I do this with my nails wet, but because we're doing an overlay, I don't want my nails to be too porous and weak during that process. So you just want to be really gentle. And these are my natural nails, now ready to be shaped before our overlay. So I've already started our nails off camera. I decided to go with a nice, short, natural rounded set. So we're gonna go in and just file our last finger, which is the thumb, beginning to round the corners. And this is a comparison of what they look like filed and unfiled. So now let's get into the products we'll be using to achieve our overlay. I'm always going with my favorite MiaSecret clear acrylic and monomer kit, and I'm adding the products to my stainless steel container. And then I'm going to go in with my MiaSecret Nail Prep Dehydrator, which just helps to degrease my natural nail surface and restores the pH balance of my nail plate in preparation of the enhancement. Then I'm going to go in with the MiaSecret Extra Bond Nail Primer. This also helps to degrease the nail, but it also helps to enhance the adherence of the products used. It removes air bubbles and increases the longevity of my overlay. So now it is time for the overlay. So what I did was just dip my brush into the monomer and then into the acrylic powder. And that's about the size of the bead you want to use when you're dealing with your natural nails because the surface is not that large. And then what I like to do is start toward the cuticle area and bring the product down to the free edge being the nail that extends past the fleshy part of your finger. And as I work in the cuticle area, I tend to use smaller beads so I can have a really nice precision in the sidewall area so that as my extensions grow out, I don't have a lot of lifting or indentation and demarcation. So as you may have noticed, one of my nails was broken. So today we're going to be using a nail form just to create a free edge on that broken nail and give it an equal length to my other fingers. So I just open up the nail form, I place it gently under where I want my free edge to be, I close it up, and the lines on the nail form are really helpful to measure exactly where I want my extension to start and end. So now we're going to go on with a bead of the acrylic, again working at the cuticle area. I'm going to begin to bring that acrylic down onto the nail form. And as I bring that acrylic down, I'm really sure to build up the apex as you see right here. And the apex is just the highest part of your nail enhancement. So if you look at the side of your nail where it just has a little bit more of a lift before it gets to the free edge, that is the highest part of your nail, but also the weakest point. So it helps to give your nail balance and strength and also helps to reduce the likelihood of breaking. And so after about 3 to 5 minutes, I can remove the nail form, and this is what the nail looks like. Beautiful, smooth, and ready to be filed. And then so I'm going to go in with a 180 grit file and just round that nail similar to my other fingers. And then afterwards, we're gonna go in with my nail drill and buff down all of the acrylic, making sure it's smooth, making sure it's neat. And if you don't have a drill, as I mentioned earlier, you can use a nail file at this part, but you just wanna make sure you're really gentle to avoid damaging the cuticle area. So now at the finishing point, we can go in with our sanding block just to remove any additional lumps, humps, and bumps to get ready for the design. And so as always, I'm going to be starting off with one of my favorite base coats by the company Glam. And so a base coat helps to be a barrier to prevent damage, peeling, and the staining of polish. It helps to also ensure longevity. And then I'm going to cure it for about 60 seconds. And for my French today, I'm going to be using the company The Beatles. You guys seen this polish before on my channel, and it is shade 894. I'm just gonna go in and begin to create that French tip design. And no worries if it's not perfect, you can always go in with nail polish remover or acetone just to shape that smile line and perfect it. After I have my desired look, I pop that in for another 60 seconds in my UV light. And then after it comes out of UV light, I'm going to do a second coat of the white polish. And my sincerest apologies, I completely forgot to film me adding my top coat, also by the company Glam. And a top coat is just an additional layer of protection and adds shine to your nails. But after curing my top coat for an additional 90 seconds, I can now go in with my cuticle oil and my body butter, and this is the final look. So as always, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to thumbs it up and subscribe to the channel. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, meet me down in the comment section. I will be in the back by the snacks, and all products shown in this video will be down in the description box and my Amazon store. God willing, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.